What's up, guys? My name's Daniel from daniel.beachboy.blogspot.com.au, and I'm back for my weekly vlog number 5 or 6, I believe. Again, it's not on the weekend. I'm sorry for that, guys, but I was obviously busy at the time. So, how was my week? My week was pretty good, actually. Considering what I have done throughout the week, I'm very happy with the results that I got this week. I've made like my final sort of decisions as far as some things go, and I'll cover that a bit later on. So, first things first, how much do I weigh currently? On Saturday, for week 7 of 10, I weighed 101.4. Now, considering this is down from potentially 112-ish, so I've hit my 10 kilo mark, which is a little bit over 20 pounds, which is probably what you'd expect to see from the entire 10 weeks. Though that being said, I am and like, if you keep up with me, then you know that I'm adding certain insanity workouts in with it, or doing, you know, double days every day, and so yeah. Monday I did dynamic core. Dynamic core is always going to be hard, especially for somebody that's still got the belly fat there. And the reason being is that you can't just, you know, you say do crunches, but there's that sort of barrier that's kind of stopping you to the whole fat is kind of getting in your way when you're doing it. I'm not really at that stage anymore, because of the weight loss and everything. But what I will say is that it's hard. You know, it's hard. Like, there's no way around it. It's pretty hard. But that's where the whole love for doing it for 25 minutes comes into it, because you're in and out like that. You know, it's real quick. Okay, so on that day, I think I decided on maybe Wednesday-ish, I think, that with the insanity workouts, I would be doing more specifically pure cardio from it, because I believe that that's the best workout and the most beneficial for somebody who doesn't want to pack on a whole lot of muscle. And the reason that's good is because it helps with your T25 ones as well, because, you know, you're doing your alright, let's put it this way. Your cardio it gets increased really well doing, you know, long periods of like intense workouts. So pure cardio is probably the way to go. I wouldn't want, if I was going to do the max circuits, which is basically the second month of insanity, I wouldn't want to do those unless they were the only thing that I was doing in the day. So, like, because they're the ones that burn upwards of 1,000 calories, where is basically I think the one insanity and the T25 bundled would probably burn around 900-ish calories. So you think, like, you're burning more in one session than you are in two, like, smaller sessions doing them once. So I don't think I would do that unless they were the only ones I was doing. Like, for example, if I was just doing a pure insanity calendar, and I wasn't doing like a hybrid calendar. So Tuesday, that brings it up to the core cardio. Core cardio, I've done it four times now, including yesterday, and I can see myself getting better at it. And the way I do that is basically look at what the time is down in the bottom corner to when I like start sweating. So basically the first day it was, you know, completely different, new workouts, whatever. No matter if you've done 10 weeks of alpha or, you know, like whatever, it's still just as hard going into all these new exercises and not being used to them at all. So I think like the first day, I was expecting to be sweaty pretty quick, but I was sweaty within like the first 5 minutes. And now I'm up to like, I can get up to about where there's about 15 minutes remaining on the clock, so I can do about 10 minutes of all these new exercises, the harder ones, the ones that I still find a bit difficult. I can get 10 minutes into that, and I think that's mainly because of the cardio that I've been getting from doing pure cardio pretty much any day that I don't, I want to do one, because at the end of the day it's my choice, and as long as I'm doing the one, the core component, the T25, then I'm sticking to my whole plan of doing T25 itself. So let's go on. Wednesday, Rip Circuit. If you read my blog, you know it's my favourite. It's my favourite workout of all of the beta ones. I think it's just very, very, very well rounded, and I think it really nails the whole. Where Sean T would say, like, as soon as one muscle group gets sore, we hit up another one, and I think that Rip Circuit nails that on the head the most, because of integrating weights into the workouts as well as doing like cardio and the mat and like the abs and everything. So I think it's actually like one of the best ones in the whole thing. Though that being said, I haven't attempted any of the gamma ones yet. Now speaking of gamma, I'll mention it now instead of later. I did say the calendar does say on it, like just here, that if you feel like you're up to it, you can replace the last 2 weeks of beta with gamma. I haven't tried gamma yet, and I'm thinking it's going to be similar to like what I said before about the Insanity max circuits. Whereas if I started to do them, it would be probably like the only thing that I do in like one day maybe. And that it's a big maybe, that one, because I don't exactly know what's in them. I haven't done them, so at this point I will probably do the 5 weeks of the beta, and then like officially sort of finish the program, and I'll get my like before and after shots, and then I'll add on these 4 weeks of the gamma calendar, because I think that should be able to get me quite fit and drop off that extra few kilos just before Christmas, which is what I'm looking for. So to continue on with the week, I'm sorry for going on a bit, but I suppose that's what a vlog is. Thursday, upper focus. I've always found upper focus, even the first week that I did it, it was kind of easy. And I don't mean that because I found everything like easy, or the weight was too light, or whatever. It just, the 25 minutes goes quicker in upper focus than in any other workout, in my opinion. And so I actually nailed that one. And on Friday I had Rip Circuit again, one of my favourites, and Speed 2.0, which I will admit is another one of my favourites actually. I like it because it's set out like Insanity. I mentioned it last time. There's rounds, so you'll do round 1, level 1, and you keep doing it, and then you do it from the top, and everything like that. And it's similar to Insanity, so it's one of my favourites. I've done Speed 2.0 and Core Speed, and I like Speed 2.0 a bit better. And yeah, so that's probably going to be the end of my vlog because I'm coming up on 10 minutes now. So, I'll see you all next week. I might do a write-up later on today and post this with it, or maybe not. So just keep an eye out. Alright, my name's Daniel. daniel.beachbody.blogspot.com.au down there. Follow it, like this video, whatever. Stop recording. See you later, guys.